What's up YouTube? It's Elijah Dream and we're back again with another NBA 2K25 Rec Center gameplay video. And in today's video, as you can obviously tell, we are on the 7'3" Victor Wembanyama build. And in today's gameplay, we have a monstrous triple-double. Now, not too long ago, Wemby did just drop a triple-double with a career-high 11 assists. Even in my Wemby builds last year, I was saying Victor has some very underrated passing. For his skill set, the amazing scoring abilities that he has, his ability to find his teammates open is very excellent as well, and him getting a career high 11 assists just shows that as well. And so in today's gameplay, we gotta drop a 30-point triple-double ourselves. We're gonna get 14 assists in this gameplay, but again, showing off that 89 pass accuracy, which I absolutely love. This build really is the full package. The only thing missing is a little bit of strength. Other than that, you can still shoot the ball, finish the ball, you can get your standing contact dunks, elite rim protecting as well, elite rebounding too. You can keep the other offensive rebounders off the glass, the long wingspan, big frame. It's a lot of fun. And of course, we can get the bucket takeovers, the shot creating abilities, so you can even break ankles on a 7'3" Victor Wembanyama build. And again, you can play with this build in a bunch of different ways. You could even throw on the unit takeover if you want to dominate in the paint, throw on the glass gunner if you want to be even more of a spot up and a 3-ball shooter, or you want to become a shot creator, throw on buckets. So there's lots of options, but again, a very complete gameplay. 34 points, 18 rebounds, 14 assists, absolute monstrous triple-double. So very quickly we will run through the attributes with the cap breakers. So if you go back and look at my build video, this originally came out to a 2-way inside the arc maestro, but once we applied 2 cap breakers to our pass accuracy and 4 cap breakers to our defensive rebound, it allowed me to change the build name to a playmaking paint beast. So that is absolutely insane. So once you get an extra 6 cap breakers, you can also turn your build into a playmaking paint beast just like this. I'm probably going to keep this build name throughout the whole year. Again, my next set of cap breakers at Veteran 2, I am going to put on my close shot so I can get Hall of Fame Paint Prodigy, even use my Max Badge +1 to get Legend Paint Prodigy. The finishing is going to be even more nasty, and combined with Silver Physical Finisher and your height of 7'3", it's going to be very hard to stop this build. And of course, with the bucket takeover +7 to your driving layup, you're going to be finishing some absolutely nasty layups inside the paint. So like I was just mentioning, we do have that 92 close shot, so we can finish around the basket extremely well, and you can even throw in a hook shot in there if you like. 80 driving layup with Physical Finisher is extremely nice, and the Demantis Sabonis layup package, which is a starter 4 animation, becomes very glitchy with this as well too. 75 drive and dunk, a nice cutoff for some dunk packages, and we do get bronze posterizer, 90 standing dunk for elite big man contact dunks. Not much of a post control, but we do get bronze post badges, at 80 mid-range and a 75 3-ball, so we can get the glass gunner takeover, and we can also get the bucket takeover along with that 80 driving layup and a minimum 75 close shot. 64 free throw would have been nice to get up a little bit more, but that 89 pass accuracy with Silver Versatile Visionary. You come down with the rebound at 7'3" with a long wingspan and a 96 defensive rebound. You're gonna get some fast break opportunities just like you'll see in the upcoming gameplay. And 40 ball handle and speed with the ball for some dribble moves. And of course, our interior defense is an 82, but throughout the seasons, we will be getting extra cap breakers. I will be putting 2 of these onto my interior defense, and then hopefully once I get my 3rd set of cap breakers, we can go +4 to the block, so that way we can get Hall of Fame Paint Patroller. But still, that 93 block does give us gold Paint Patroller, so we can protect the rim extremely well. Also, another reason I like to have the perimeter defense is to get that movable enforcer badge, and that will help you guard slashers, finishers, the whole works. In the 75 offensive rebound, I went to that for a reason as well. That's so we can unlock the unit takeover, which I absolutely love. That will boost your offensive rebound, your close shot, and your standing dunk, and you also get the interior force takeover ability, and you can absolutely start dunking all over the competition in the paint. You'd get a 99 close shot, a 97 standing dunk, and an 82 offensive rebound. And of course, 96 defensive rebound for Hall of Fame rebound chaser, so we can keep the other bigs off the glass. 60 speed, which is the most speed that you can get in a 7'3", along with the agility, and that's pretty much the most strength that we could get was 72. That was worth it. And a 74 vertical on a 7'3" big is extremely nice. The more vertical that you can get on a big, the better rebounding and blocking that's going to happen. So definitely recommend to get as much vertical as you can and meet some more thresholds. And for the animations, we will get into the jump shot afterwards. My free throw is underhand. I find it fairly easy to green. Layup style is Demantis Sabonis, or you can use the Giannis layup package if you're not a starter 4. Dunk style we'll get into in a minute as well. Go-to shot is Giannis. Again, I don't do a ton of go-to shots, so I don't know if this is the best one, but this is the one that I put on. Dribble pull-up is Bam Adebayo. It's pretty smooth. Spin jumper is normal. Hop jumper is normal. I like to use this for the shot canceling. You can get a really nice big step back animation, and you can even kind of speed boost out of it a little bit, get some momentum towards the rim, and use that driving dunk or driving layup. Post fade Kevin Durant, it's very nice animations. animations. Joel Embiid post hook, once you become a starter 4, is a must-have on your big man. Post hop shot is normal. I do like the space that it creates, and I like the Dwight Howard motion style, or you can also use Jaren Jackson Jr., which somebody had recommended in the comments. Pass style is Tyrese Halliburton. Now you have to get an 89 pass accuracy, I believe, to unlock this. Otherwise, the Domantas Sabonis pass style is very good. The dribble style, Domantas Sabonis as well, and then all of my dribble moves are going to be normal since we have that 40 ball handle and speed with the ball, but our triple threat style is Kobe Bryant. And for the jump shot, we are using the Jonathan Isaac base, 16% Donovan Clingan release 1 and 84% on Chet Holmgren on 3/4 speed, push Q, so that gets us the A release height, A+ release speed, B- defensive immunity, and the C- timing stability. Some of the best ratings that you can get for an 80 mid-range or an 83 ball jumper. I like to have a high release point as well. I find it a lot easier to see the visual cue that way, and it's just an overall smooth jumper. And once again, I have switched over to high risk, high reward, so everything that you're seeing in the clips, gameplays, whatever you've seen on this build, they have been high risk, high reward. I have been shooting a lot better, but since the new update, I have been shooting a little bit sketchier with the rhythm shooting. So I was very consistent for 2 to 3 weeks, but I was using some inside center builds, so I kind of lost my touch a little bit, so I'm working on getting it back. But still, high risk, high reward with rhythm shooting, I definitely feel like that's the way to go. It feels super satisfying once you figure it out and nail it down and get your timing and your rhythm and everything down. You can start grinding some pretty deep 3 balls and whatever it might be. And for my dunk packages, pretty basic because we have our 75 driving dunk. We got a rim grazer, we got 3 hangs that we can put on. I do not recommend back scratchers, they can get blocked fairly easy. We got 1 windmill that we can put on. We got a couple reverses that I've thrown on as well. 3 basics, we got an athletic, couple double clutches, and a tomahawk. And tomahawk dunks are my favorite dunks in basketball. And for the 1 foot moving dunks, very similar, pretty much all the ones that you can put on. The rim grazers, we got 3 hangs, 2 basics, couple reverses, 1 tomahawk as well, a double clutch, and an athletic dunk package too. For the standing dunks, you got that 90 standing dunk. You might as well throw everything on, both the regulars, both of the rim pulls, both of the athletics, and of course you gotta have your elite standing and pro standing big contact dunks so you can start catching bodies in the paint. Signature dunks, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Daryl Dawkins, Chocolate Thunder. I love his dunk package. It's very rare to get the animations in the game, but I love his animations, especially on a 7'3" with a long wingspan. The animations get super glitchy. Dwight Howard, of course you want to put that on. Ben Simmons, Karl Anthony Towns, Domantas Sabonis, Shaquille O'Neal, and Karl Malone. You can throw on Draymond Green if you want. He's just a very basic dunk package, so I didn't put it on. And last but not least, our alley-oops. We have our pros, we have our big contacts, so you can start catching some lobs from your teammates, whatever it might be. Start throwing it down on the competition at 7'3". So now that we've went through the current attributes, the animations, jump shot, and dunk packages, all we have left to do is to get into this rec center gameplay. Alright, so here we've got a 34 point, 18 rebound, 14 assists, no steals, but 2 blocks on 16 of 19 and 2 of 3 from 3-point land. In our matchup, a 7-foot, 2-way inside the arc maestro with some fairly solid stats, a 96 defensive rebound, 93 pass, 93 block, and a 91 strength. So this is going to be another 91 strength versus a 72 strength. A lot of people's concerns about this Wemby build, how is the strength and everything, but also this being a Victor Wembanyama build, it does not make sense to put a 90 strength, whatever it might be, on the Victor. He's just not built like that quite yet. Maybe eventually later on in his career when he gets older and builds muscle mass and everything like that, maybe then we could add some more strength, even get like an 83, 84. But for now, he has a pretty thin frame. A 72 strength seems about right for a Wemby build. But man, this build right here is going to show exactly what Wemby just did the other night, like I was speaking about earlier. It was crazy. He actually had 34 points. I believe he only had 10 rebounds, 11 rebounds. I can't remember. It might have been 14 rebounds there. And he had 11 assists. So pretty damn close to what Wemby actually got the other night in his crazy triple-double. So we have a good matchup as well too. He is gold-plated, but the teammates except for me and one other teammate already quit. So this is pretty much like a 2-man game the whole time. And sometimes these 2-man games versus a whole other team, they can be extremely fun, especially if you're on the same page as the other guy. We kept hitting each other in the cuts and everything like that. You're gonna see a lot of backdoor cuts. Again, nice pass from the AI finding me as well. I kept beating this guy in the back door. I don't know how, but he has a 93 block, so he must have some type of interior defense and have off-ball pest. One thing that I actually did not really like this year was that off-ball pest was included in interior defense. So if you decided not to put perimeter defense on your build, you could still get gold or Hall of Fame off-ball pest, whatever it might be. Absolutely crazy layup right there. Real player percentage coming in handy. I do use that for the rec center. Again, there was a video that came out that does show that real player percentage is better to use once you go past the 80 close shot threshold, I believe. But there has been a patch and they made layup timing a little bit more better, and they made post hooks a little bit better as well too. So I actually hopped on to my old 7'3" toxic inside masher build because of that, and I ended up making him look like Ralph Sampson. So you guys might see some Ralph Sampson gameplay coming out, another forgotten legend. His NBA career should have been better, but injuries plagued him and everything, and he actually played alongside Hakeem Olajuwon, the Twin Towers from the Houston Rockets. But Sampson was an absolute beast in college, and especially to begin his NBA career. I believe he scored 21 points per game in his rookie season. He had like 3 or 4 blocks per game and 11 or 12 rebounds per game. He was an absolute beast, and at 7'4", it was extremely hard to stop him back in the day. So again, I had to try out the legend post hook specialist. It does feel a little bit better, but man, at halftime, 21 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. Well on our way to that triple double, and we already have a 20 and 10 at halftime. Absolutely insane, the capabilities of this build. This is why I said this is one of my favorite builds that I've made so far yet this year. You got the amazing passing. If you're open in the corner, just like you've seen there, you can knock it down. Even seen in the earlier mixtapes on the build video that you can spark it from absolutely anywhere. You can also throw in some post hooks, and I can't wait for my next set of cap breakers to get that 96 close shot. And of course, you can get the standing dunks if you want to throw on the unit takeover and be an absolute dominant force in the paint. It is super fun to play like that. And once again, showing off the shot canceling, how absolutely nasty that is on a 7'3". That's why I love this build too. Look at the passing. Now, we actually don't even have our full takeover in this gameplay yet either. And of course, you still got a long wingspan to block those shots with that 93 block. And if I can get my third set of cap breakers to get that 97 block for Hall of Fame paint patroller, it would complete this build. It'd be a real true perfect Wemby build. Amazing finishing around the rim. You can dunk on your opponents. You can shot create with the bucket takeover if that's how you want to play as well too. There are so many different options with this build. So if you haven't made a 7'3" yet, you're looking to make a 7'3", I would definitely recommend this build. It's going to give you a little bit of everything, and you're going to be great in many areas. And even then, you get the star beside my name, as you see in there, on both sides of the court. So even on defense, you got the star beside your name, and on offense, we have so many great offensive stats and talents that we can do. We also have the star beside there. So this build, super fun. Again, 60 speed and a 72 strength. That might turn some people off, but the shot canceling once again. Step back, whoops, I'm gonna go around 2 of them, get that nice little open dunk. It's super nasty. I absolutely love the shot canceling with the normal hop jumper. It creates some very nice space. And like I said, you're gonna see a ton of backdoor cuts in this gameplay, but it does show it off extremely well. And of course, the full court outlets, those are absolutely money. We're gonna get 3 straight outlet assists right here, I believe, to finish up the gameplay to get our 14th assist. But again, you can see a little bit more of the rebounding. The 96 defensive rebound is extremely nice, and again, I had to go with that 75 offensive rebound to meet that threshold for the unit takeover, just because I know how deadly that takeover is and how dominant it can be on a type of build like this. I have that takeover on my 7'3" toxic inside masher. I'm actually working on getting powerhouse on my first 7'3" build. I'm really excited to get the next season cap breaker in season 3 so I can get a 98 pass accuracy on my first center build. I actually really love the very first center build that I made. I still have to grind it out fully, so I'm going to be working on that. So definitely stay tuned for more gameplay from that build. But I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. If you did, make sure you drop a like, hit that sub if you're new. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.